So for those of you keeping track, that means that the budget phone brand, Nothing, has an even more budget sub-brand called CMF that is making a pro version of its second phone, even though there is no non-pro version. Okay, so it's a little bit confusing, but the bottom line you should know is they've built a budget phone with a pretty distinct design and a set of features versus trade-offs to retail at $279, or if you're in India, 20,999 rupees. At this point, I'm pretty sure they're only using the word pro because of the triple cameras. I feel like that makes it like an honorary pro, like it looks like a pro phone, kinda. That's kind of the only pro thing about it, but I think the point here mainly is that this looks and feels like a lot higher end of a phone than it actually is. Like, it is a big, bright, high refresh rate AMOLED display with a fingerprint reader underneath. It's thin. The bezels are pretty even all the way around. It's not too obtrusive with a little hole punch cutout for the selfie camera. And it's actually really light despite having a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. And then this plastic back piece, which I'll get more into in a second, feels kind of metallic on the bottom half, while the other colors are actually entirely metallic feeling. So is it ugly? Okay, I'd say it depends on who you ask. It's obviously unique looking with the flat back and the metal camera rings. Me personally, I don't exactly think it's beautiful, but luckily I don't have to look at the back of my phone very often, so let's just call it personality. But you got to admit, there's a whole mob of people who have been looking at slab phones year after year looking the same over and over again. So tame, not really taking any risks, not even really having colors lately. But this is personality. I mean, look at this orange. And it's also modular again, kinda. So here's the thing. So the CMF phone last year was also modular. It had the screws that came out the back came off. There were attachable accessories, which is cool. This year, it's also modular, but doesn't work with basically any of the accessories from that last CMF phone, except for the lanyard. So they're sticking with the modular idea, but not the previous modules. But the way it works is now there's still 4 screws on the back of the phone, plus the thumb screw in the bottom corner. You take those all out with the not included screwdriver, but the whole back of the phone doesn't actually come off anymore. Instead, there's just this add-on accessory back. So this back just slaps onto the phone. Then you put the screws back in, and now the back of the phone has camera lens mounts and the strongest MagSafe magnet array I've actually ever seen. So the magnets, they're a no-brainer.